So what do recruiters do all day long? I know that you are asking this sincerely, but there's a lot of people on here that get pretty snarky about this. And I think it's very important that we understand why recruiters don't sit and read resumes all day long, because there's a lot more components to their job that you need to think about. For starters, most recruiters, at least corporate recruiters, don't just search for one job. They're not just looking for one person at a time. They will have anywhere from 4 to as many 20 recs open. Recs are job requirements. And that means they're going to have to talk to anywhere from 4 to 20 hiring managers about exactly what they're looking for each of these jobs. And they've got to keep tabs on all of that. So they're going to interview each of those hiring managers, find out what 5 or 6 key skill sets they need for it to be an exact match for them to pass a candidate on to them. Why does that matter? Because recruiters are evaluated on how accurate they are at giving hiring managers exact matches. And I'll tell you, most hiring managers want anywhere from 5 to 10 exact matches, okay? So now once they figured that out, now they have to go through all of the different applications that are coming in through the ATS system. And as we're seeing right now, companies are getting anywhere from 100 to 1,000 applicants per job. So no, they're not going to read every resume front to back. If they read 100 or even 1,000 resumes front to back for all the positions, it would take weeks, if not months, for them to finally hand off 5 to 10 candidates to the hiring managers. And those hiring managers would be so angry. Those hiring managers are expecting applicants within a week. So you've got to be able to sort through and find those matches as quickly as possible as a recruiter. That's why they skim first and they look for people that have those 5 or 6 skill sets they were told. They narrow that list down to about 20 applicants, and now they're going to read those resumes front to back to confirm they have exactly what the hiring manager is looking for, okay? Now, once they do that, they don't hand it off to the hiring manager. And that's because, unfortunately, people are lying like crazy on their resumes. So can you imagine if a recruiter passed off these applicants and then the hiring manager wasted their time calling to find out they were bogus? So a recruiter now has to schedule interviews with these 20 candidates, coordinating back and forth by email, scheduling times to get on the phone to validate all the information, as well as assess their personality and aptitude so that out of the 20, they can pick the 5 to 10, depending on how many the hiring manager asked for, who are truly an exact match. Okay, that's the process they're going through. So they're not going to read every resume front to back. There is no physical time to do that. And that's why skimming is the common technique they use. It's also why you are more than likely not going to get a phone call, because based on all of that, only about 3% of people that apply ever get through to the hiring manager. Okay, so you've got to learn different techniques. You've got to become a job shopper where you're more proactive and intentional in where you apply and who you connect with, so that you can get directly to those hiring managers, tell a compelling career story so that they want to go pull your application from the pile, especially if you're not an exact match. Because if you're not an exact match, you're going to have to give a very compelling reason why they should bother to interview you anyways. So that's why, my friends, recruiters, they have a lot of work. It is very hard, and no, they don't read resumes all day long. And I'm really grateful that you asked this question. I hope that sheds some light for all of you. I hope it also reminds you that one of the best ways that you can really get ahead with recruiters is understand what they're going through and trying to respect their time and be as helpful as you can in the process. But more importantly, if you're not getting anywhere with recruiters, you've got to learn how to go around them. You've got to learn how to get past the ATS, get around to hiring managers and people who work there in order to get a shot, okay? And that's exactly what I'm doing here on this app. I used to be in staffing and recruiting. Now I'm helping 10 million people on this app get new, better paying jobs by sharing with you this kind of information and giving you the advice you need to get the job. So keep the questions coming. If this helped you, like and follow me here. This is how I'm going to give you the information you can use to get ahead, okay? Good luck. Go get them.